There's a growing feeling, isn't there? A sense of fragility. You see it in the grocery store aisles, in the flickering headlines about the power grid. And the logical response is to prepare, to build a buffer between your family and the unpredictable. But here's the paradox. The moment you start preparing, you risk becoming a target. The biggest threat in a crisis isn't always the crisis itself, it's the desperation of those who didn't prepare. Your well-stocked pantry could become the community bank, and your generator, a beacon. This is why the most critical skill isn't stockpiling, it's stealth. It's about becoming what they call a gray man, someone who is utterly unremarkable, who blends into the background. Your resilience is a secret, your preparedness is invisible. It's a discipline called operational security, or OPSEC. It's about controlling information, and it starts the moment you decide to buy that first extra can of beans. Your first vulnerability is procurement. A sudden, massive shopping trip for 50 cases of water and a year's supply of rice sets off alarms. The cashier remembers. The person behind you in line remembers. The answer is the slow and steady method. It's a subtle shift in habit, not a panic buy. Every time you go to the store, you buy 1 or 2 extra non-perishables, an extra bag of rice, a few more cans of soup. Over 6 months, this becomes a formidable pantry, but no single transaction stands out. Your purchasing pattern just looks like smart shopping in an era of inflation. Then you manage your trash. Your garbage tells a story. A pile of boxes from freeze-dried food or a new solar generator is an advertisement. So, you practice trash discipline. You break down every box into small pieces. You bag them in opaque trash bags. Better yet, you take them directly to a recycling center miles away. Your digital trail is just as important. Instead of a dozen packages arriving at your door, you use services like Amazon Day to consolidate them into one unremarkable delivery. Or better yet, you ship sensitive items to a locker. You also need a cover story. Frame your preparations as mainstream hobbies. That deep pantry, you're not stockpiling, you're buying in bulk to beat inflation. Your extensive first aid kit and trauma supplies, that's for your remote backpacking hobby. Your ham radio, you're an amateur radio enthusiast. You're not a prepper, you're a gardener, a canner, a weekend camper. These are celebrated normal activities that provide perfect cover for acquiring skills and supplies. Now, where do you put it all, especially in a small home or an apartment? You can't just stack boxes in the garage. The key is to use dead space, the hidden voids all around you. The average queen-sized bed has 16 cubic feet of space underneath. With a set of simple bed risers, you can double that, creating a massive hidden reservoir for water bricks or food bins. The hollow interior of a mattress box spring can be accessed by carefully removing the fabric backing. Your couch probably has empty cavities beneath the cushions. You learn to see your home in 3 dimensions. You integrate storage into your life. A sturdy storage ottoman isn't just a footrest, it's a hidden chest filled with medical supplies. You can stack cases of canned goods, cover them with a decorative cloth and a piece of plywood, and suddenly it's a new end table. The most powerful tool here is psychological camouflage. You use boring labels. Bins are marked Christmas decorations, winter clothes, or tax records 2018 to 2022. No one, not a curious neighbor or a desperate intruder, is going to waste their time opening a box of old tax records. But physical stealth is only half the battle. In our world, you have to manage your digital ghost. Your smart home is a network of informants. Your Ring camera, your Alexa, your smart thermostat, they all collect data on your habits. An adversary could learn when you're home, how much power you use, and even listen in. The first step is to isolate these devices. Use a separate guest Wi-Fi network for all your smart tech. This creates a digital moat, so if one device is compromised, it can't access your sensitive computers. Then you manage the neighborhood apps. Ring's neighbors and Nextdoor can broadcast your security posture. Use the Privacy Zones feature in your camera app to draw black boxes over your sensitive areas, your garage door, your windows, your vegetable garden. Turn off audio recording. It prevents private conversations about your preparations from being captured. And when you engage on these platforms, be anonymous. Never use your real name or a photo of your house.
Contribute to the community, but do it as a gray man. Now, the final test. The grid goes down. The world outside is dark and quiet. How do you use your supplies without raising the alarm? This is about managing your signature, the light, the sounds, and especially the smells that signal life and resources. It's called the dinner bell effect. The smell of you cooking bacon can travel half a mile. You have to cook differently. Forget the open grill. You need tools that contain their signatures. A pressure cooker traps nearly all smells and steam. You can release the pressure under a damp towel to muffle it. A thermal cooker or a DIY hay box is even better. You bring food to a boil for a few minutes, then place the sealed pot into a hyper-insulated container. It continues to cook for hours with retained heat, producing zero smell, steam, or sound. Light is another beacon. You need blackout curtains on every window, absolute light discipline. For heat, a fireplace is a massive signal. The smoke is a billboard. Instead, you focus on heating a single, small room. You use an indoor-safe propane heater, like a Mr. Heater Buddy, and you always have a carbon monoxide detector. An even stealthier method, pitch a small tent in your living room. It creates a microclimate that traps your body heat, keeping you warm with zero fuel and zero signature. This isn't about paranoia, it's about control. It's about maintaining your agency and security in a world that feels increasingly out of control. The ultimate goal of the gray man is not just to survive, but to endure. To be the quiet, capable person who's prepared not for the end of the world, but to be a rock of stability when the world temporarily loses its footing. You won't be seen as a prepper. You'll just be seen as someone who was and is ready.